Starting at the Lions 42. 1-point lead for Edmonton. They slow the rush with the screen. Juan Johnson breaks a couple of tackles and spins out to around the 51. 9 yards on the pickup for Johnson.
And he runs very well with the ball. Nice hands out of the backfield and runs. And the legs keep pumping. That's one thing I like to see. Gets the ball. They got a little screen pass. He just kind of sifts, finds a little opening. Damon Allen gives him the ball. But he just runs hard. He's running through people. He's not one of these guys that lets the first guy tackle him, and that's a mark of a good back.
Second and a yard for the BC Lions. Jed Roberts checks in to beef up the defensive line for Edmonton. Option, Allen keeps and has the first down. Nailed by Odie Harris, Willie Pless. And that's the initial first down of this second half.
And a real intelligent move by Damon Allen. This comes from scouting. When all the coaches break down game film, they watch what Edmonton does in short yardage situations. They know they like to pinch. Damon Allen just takes the ball, rolls around where the defensive linemen are coming, and picks up the first down.
Joe Pow and Jim Sandusky up top offensively. John Huffnagel on the sidelines. The Brain Trust. Yeah, that's an impressive lineup on the field and in the up in the spotter's box for the BC Lions.
When you take a look at all those guys and all the years they've played in this league and all the situations they've encountered, that's just a wealth of knowledge and stuff to rely on. I really think that the acquisition or the helping of Joe Pow and Johnny Huffnagel has really brought Damon Allen, made him more comfortable and made him more effective in this offense.
It sounds contradictory, but they say that John Huffnagel has expanded the Lions' offensive package and yet simplified it. 2nd and 9. Allen quickly gets it away, but Willie Pless is there defensively on Rod Harris, and that's little or no gain on the play.
Nice job by Willie, of course, of sitting back, reading the quarterback, seeing where the ball's going. Damon Allen puts a quick throw to Rod Harris, but Willie Pless, who doesn't miss many tackles, as evidenced by the fact that he seems to lead the league in tackles every year, wraps him up for virtually no gain, and now they have to punt the ball back. But they did move the ball a little bit, so they're swinging the field position.
You know, something really strange happened in 1990 here in BC. The Lions had Doug Flutie and Willie Pless. And in 91, both were gone. Here's a loose ball. And covered by the Lions, but flags down for no yards.
Big break. Big break. You know, you're never going to know if the referee is going to call that no yards. And had he not called that no yards penalty.
Just a 27-yard punt by Pasaglia that time. But Brad Yamako was caught in that restraining area.
And welcome back to BC Place, and you're looking at Kay Stevenson, the head coach of the Edmonton Eskimos. He told his team at the half, basically just tighten up on offense, tighten up on defense. He was really calm in the locker room. Evidently, Stevenson is always very calm, happy with his team so far, but obviously would like to see a few more points in this second half.
Caroline, 3 2-and-outs for the Edmonton Eskimos offense to start this second half after a blistering second quarter. See if Archer can recapture the magic. This Eskimo offense has been accused of going conservative in the second half this year. Wiggins across the middle to the 34. Short pickup.
What I'm seeing is a lot of shorter routes right now. David's being quite content just to dump the ball off on little crossing routes, trying to pick up short yards. He's not really stretching the field vertically right now, and he did that a lot in the first half. And when you do that, it opens up your running game as well. So I think he's going to have to go downtown a little bit more.
Just 3 yards, Picasso Nelson making the stop on Wiggins. So it's 2nd and 7 from the Edmonton 34. 4.5 minutes to go, third quarter. Archer looks outside, and there's Blair, who steps out at the 45 and has a first down. Second catch of the second half for Donnie Blair.
Well, I'll tell you, again, we have to give credit where credit's due. David Archer does an excellent job of getting this ball off. Scott, you can just see him coming up there. He's working on two guys, both the rookies. Shanine and Munoz comes through, still gets enough time to put a hit on him. But a nice job of David to get the ball to Donnie Blair for a nice catch.
1st and 10, Edmonton. Mills. Knight got a piece of him. Picasso Nelson in on the stop. 5 yards for Mills.
Well, anytime that you're going to get some penetration, you want to try running the ball and get the block at the key point, because what happens, you get a seam, and you can see they do right there. Great penetration by Chaders and Scott up the field. The lineman gets just enough piece to create the seam. Troy runs through there. Troy Mills picks up 4.5, 5 yards.
Lions are 7th, second last in the league in run defense, but Mills with just 22 yards on 12 carries so far tonight. Here's Archer looking downfield and has a completion, and Blair just outfought Steve Muhammad, who was going to be nailed with pass interference.
Well, that call is a pretty easy call for that referee to make, and the fact that, as you say, Donnie Blair went down, took him deep, one-on-one coverage, man coverage, tries to come back to the football. Steve Muhammad is all over him. You see it right here. He's trying to tackle him before the ball's even, and great concentration by Donnie Blair to hang on to the ball.
20 yards for number 20, and let's emphasize, Don Blair was not David Archer's favorite receiver at the end of the first half, but he has been in the second half.
They're fast becoming close buddies again.
Keeps this up, it never will have happened. Here's Archer, quick hitter. Shannon Myers leveled. They're ruling an incompletion, but Andre Strode really lowered the boom on Myers.
Andre Strode make apple strudel out of Shannon Myers coming across the middle there. Nice catch, nice hit. This is what you want. I mean, they always say that if the receiver catches the ball, at least punish him.
And Dave Cheaters getting in on Archer. They'll line up and do it again. 2nd and 10. Archer under pressure gets it away, and incomplete, looking for C.J. Williams, and Muhammad was in coverage for BC.
Well, they just ran a stunt up there, and that's what happens when you have Herman Smith comes inside, Dave Cheaters goes to the outside. They don't pick it up, and their Herminator, as you call him, Chris, laid a licking on Dave Archer. You see him up top. He's going to come right inside here. Here he is right here. Beeline doesn't get picked up by Thomas Rayon. And I tell you what, David cannot take many more of those licks.
I tell you, these quarterbacks right around the league have been taking some punishment in recent weeks. Archer resilient. Move the ball into field goal range for Sean Fleming. Jimmy Kemp on to hold. And this a 48-yard attempt for Fleming, who's been good on 87.5% this year. And he does it again. 22 of 25 on the season for Fleming, who has missed from 56, 51, and 42 yards all season long.
That's an incredible stat. I mean, he is really kicking the ball well. And again, when you're a kicker, that's total confidence. It's just knowing that your swing with your leg, your arc, your plant time is so right on. But you also got to give credit to the snapper and the holder, because those big three are the group that all work together.
Well, what a disappointment this is. Robert Drummond on the sidelines with a dislocated shoulder, suffered in the first quarter. What else can go wrong for him? At the 35, Lions start off, and Juan Johnson with the catch. A.J. Gass there to make sure he doesn't go any further. Maybe 2 for Johnson.
Getting back to Drummond, Chris, I think one of the things you got to hope for is that it's just the shoulder actually just popped out clean. A lot of times the shoulder pops out, they can pop it back in. As they said, they're trying to reset it. Rehab, he'll be back for the playoffs, and that's the most promising look right now. if it's other than that or serious or there's any kind of tear, then unfortunately you might lose him for the year. So you got to just hope that it just kind of popped out and popped back in.
Missed training camp, a knee injury, missed action during the course of the year, and now this. Here's Allen over the middle, and there's Eddie Brown with a catch at the 49, and a first down for the Lions in front of Rio Wells.
And Eddie Brown's one of those players, I don't want to say he's cocky,
1 minute.
but he's a guy that wants to be the star. And you want guys like this. You want guys in your huddle saying, give me the ball, because you know when they get it, and you get him in, as we said early, he's going to make plays for you all day long.
He was the forgotten man last week against Toronto, but's been in the end zone once tonight. Final minute, third quarter. Here's Alfred Jackson, and he was cut down. Impressive play by the corner, Malcolm Frank, limiting Alfred Jackson's progress, and no gain on the play.
Well, first quarter, we talked about the fact that the quarterbacks from Edmonton were playing so far off. You notice on that play right there, Malcolm Frank is playing a lot tighter to Alfred Jackson. He's not sitting back. He's playing tighter to the line. He's not allowing that quick throw and letting Alfred catch the ball and make moves on him. As soon as he gets that ball, he's on him.
Now, as part of that, though, the pressure from the front four, Allen hasn't had a chance to go deep in quite some time.
Well, a lot of it's the pressure, but again, remember, if you don't get the pressure, you're playing man-on-man. Being that tight to your receiver, he has a chance to get separation off the line. That's why a lot of the cornerbacks, when they're playing a guy with Alfred Jackson type speed, like to give a little cushion so that it gives the defense that much more time to get to the quarterback before Alfred gets to them to try and turn their hips and run.
That catch by Eddie Brown was the final play of the third quarter. He's close to a first down. When we return to Vancouver, BC will be faced with third down.
Smoking can affect more than just your health. The Habitrol Stop Smoking System isn't just a patch. It's a complete support program proven to more than double your chances of quitting. Add power to your will. Call us now.
So what do you guys want to do now? I don't know. What do you feel like doing, Louise?
Oh, this is what we always do. Well, yeah.
Big money. Triple threat on the rail and
Hey, I know what we could do.
Here are the numbers through 45 minutes at BC Place Stadium. Pretty even across the board.
Well, they're both throwing the ball well. 240, 224 have somewhat cooled down, respectively. But the big stat there again, we expected Edmonton to run the ball a little bit more and give credit to BC's defense, limiting them to 31 yards. But BC, who I think still has a great running back in his Juan Johnson, again only 32 yards. Big play, those 2 turnovers right here by Edmonton. Time of possession pretty equal right now, 21 minutes, 23 minutes. 17-13 Eskimos, kind of reflective.
Chris, interesting that Greg Mons in the turnover at the end of the quarter gave them extra time to consider 3rd and 1, left the offense out for a while, but now Pasaglia in, and they'll try and pin the Eskimos deep. Louis doesn't nail the coffin corner, though, although he is at the 12.
It's a nice punt by Louis.
Not bad, but I was spoiled by the 2-yard.
Well, that's right. I mean, once you see excellence, I mean, you don't settle for anything less. I'm a little surprised by the call also, too, Chris. I actually thought with less than a yard to go, you're at center field, get a first down, keep the drive on going, pick up some points. You got a potential to kick another field goal, bring the game even closer, make it 17-16, or get a touchdown, take the lead.
Instead, 17-13, Edmonton with the lead and the football at their own 12-yard line. And David Archer trying to change a trend that has really haunted Edmonton this season. These are the fourth quarter scoring points for the Eskimos this season.
13 being the highest they've scored in the fourth quarter.
Archer rolling right. There's Herm Smith, and he's got him back at the 10-yard line. Loss of a couple.
Well, you got to give Herman Smith credit on this play. What this play is a naked bootleg. You fake like you're going the other way. David Archer will roll by himself. You can see Herman Smith gets caught but has enough speed. And of course, we know David's not really a track star, but enough speed to track him down, take him down for the sack.
Third of the year and just his third game for Herm Smith. It's the old Damon Allen Sally Rand play. And now 2nd and 12. Crowd making noise here. 5 receivers left side. Archer unloads. Don Blair up to get it. And a completion to the 32-yard line.
Sign of a good offense. You get caught the play before. All David does is he comes back, sits right in the pocket, gets good protection. Nice throw right over the defensive back's head, right to Donnie Blair. Donnie Blair, it's a nice opening between Mohammed.
Well, Dave Archer dressing down Don Blair prior to the half for the whole country to see, and now Donnie Blair undressing a few Lions defenders.
Which just goes to echo your sentiments when you said that he still thinks that Donnie Blair can be a great receiver in this league.
Quick hitter, other side. And again, Blair with the catch. I believe that's 6 receptions in the second half.
Maybe you should get yelled at more often.
He got his attention. 7th catch of the night.
Well, I wonder how many you would have if they would have came to fisticuffs.
Well, he is approaching a 100-yard game, and he has been at his best against BC this year. 1st and 10, going up top, looking for Myron Wise, and overthrowing the intended receiver, as Dave Donaldson was in a much better defensive position that time against Wise deep.
Well, they had double coverage. They have Dave Donaldson was down there as well as Dale Joseph, but one of the things that you got to like what David did is, we talked about it in the 3rd quarter, he wasn't stretching the defense vertically.
Let's listen in on Dave Chaters.
380, hut.
On all 4s, putting pressure on David Archer. 2nd and 10, and here they come. Archer gets it away, and Myers with a nice jumping grab in front of Andre Stode. And these 2nd down conversions have been huge tonight for Edmonton.
Well, nice job of David to get the ball away. Watch Dave Benefield here working on Thomas Raham. Takes him to the outside, arm bar around the side, just misses the arm. But you can see he gets the ball off. Nice extension by Shannon Myers, and every time we've watched this kid, he never is in a bad position. He's always in front of the defensive back as he's catching the football.
David Archer's pass for 294 yards on the night. 1st down, and Williams unable to bring that in. The pass behind the intended receiver. And another 2nd and 10. But that's when the Eskimos have been most dangerous tonight.
Well, it seems like they've been putting the most yardage up for sure on the 2nd down, even 2nd and long. But what he's doing is he's using all sides of the field right now. Before, he was just going little cross patterns and hoping the receiver, after they caught the ball, would turn something up. But right now he's stretching it vertically, hitting the flats on both sides, moving it around.
Yeah, and passes of over 20 yards tonight. Archer 7 of 14. 2nd and 10. Looks right side. There's Blair, and Blair cuts it back up for the 1st down. Yards after the catch you talked about. That time it paid off at a 1st down.
Big time yards after the catch, but also coming back to the football. As you see right there, comes back to the football. You can't beat that. Watch him right here. Right up there now. Watch him come back. Comes back to the football. That's what you want out of a receiver. Come back and then turn it back up.
He had 4 catches for 122 yards in an earlier game against BC. He's over 100 yards again tonight. 1st and 10. Archer tried to dump it off and may have hit the back of Dave Chaters, but it falls incomplete.
Well, I think Dave Chaters did something that sometimes they call a penalty, and that means they tackle the back. He tackles Troy Mills here. Watch Dave Archer. He comes back. You can see Troy Mills to the left, number 22. Tries to find the opening. Look at Chaters. Chaters takes him down before he can get the ball there. It's a good reaction, a smart play by Dave Chaters. but I've also seen the referee call that pass interference, even on a defensive lineman.
Remember the '94 Western Final when he picked off Doug Flutie on a similar play. Big interception in that stunning upset by the BC Lions on their way to the Grey Cup. 2nd and 10 again. Can Archer keep paying off? Looking downfield, flags down as Glenn Rogers got tied up with Brian Wiggins.
Well, we've seen this last week. They got confusion last week, and Toronto got some big plays on the BC secondary. Today, they haven't had any broken plays, but they've got a ton of pass interference plays. And they're just as bad. They're just costly. They give instant great field position to Edmonton's offense. 1st and 10, and this one will be at the point of infraction.
9:57 to go. The drive continues. This time it's a penalty, which helps the Eskimos convert on 2nd down.
And you wonder sometimes how they, one time they'll call something, another time they won't. That looked very innocent with, you know, Glenn Rogers Jr. just kind of grabbing the back of him, not really causing him to slow up at all, but the referee sees the hands on the jersey and the flag goes.
At the BC 22, 1st down. Here's Mills, left side. Troy Mills trying to get outside and down to the 10, still going. Finally drilled out of bounds by Nick Richards. That's a 1st down, and Troy Mills' biggest carry of the night.
Well, that's a 1st down, and that's a long way to run for a 1st down. It's almost like a sweep. He gets the ball at the right side of the line. You can see a great block by C.J. Williams on Benefield to get him the corner. Now when he gets the corner, he actually slips a little bit, puts his hand down, keeps his knee off the ground. Not that that matters. Not up in the CFL, and turns it up and gets extra yards and a 1st down. Nice run, nice blocking.
15-yard carry. Earlier in this game, a 108-yard drive. Now working on a 91-yard 10-play drive. Noah Cantor now in that defensive front for BC. 1st and goal from the 7. Archer looks across, and it's tipped by Dwayne Knight. He had just about everybody out to the right side, looked back to the left, and it's knocked down.
That's a nice job of your middle linebacker getting depth. Dropping back into the zone, reading the quarterback. He's just going to follow the quarterback. You can see him right there, gets his hand on it. He's reading Dave Archer all the way, taking away the middle where he wants to throw the ball. It's a good job by Dwayne Knight, and almost intercepted when you think about it.
That brings up the 12th play of the drive. 2nd and goal. And most of the Eskimos' damage has been done on 2nd down. Archer can't find anybody to the right, throws it up, it's picked off. Raphael Robinson has the football for BC, and the drive is snuffed down deep. Still a 4-point Edmonton lead. Reception thrown by David Archer. Raphael Robinson picking it off.
Just a nice job, but take a look right here. Here's the guy you want to watch. Herman Smith. Watch as he comes. He's working against Troy Mills. Gets blocked initially, but works off and hits David Archer just as he's throwing the ball, causing it to not go where he wants to go. He gets hit by, you can see Herman Smith, nice tackle. Ball floats into Raphael Robinson's arms and kills a potential scoring.
Here's Allen under pressure, throwing the long out. Rocky Henry has it, working against Tavis Reed, who makes the shoestring tackle. But it's a 1st down. Just to backtrack to the interception, the 3rd turnover of the night for Edmonton. Uncharacteristically, they are minus 16 in the giveaway takeaway ratio. That's not what you expect from the green and gold.
And that is a big stat. That is an important stat, because anytime you're giving the ball up away more than you're taking it in, it means you're giving the other team opportunity to score on you.
And you can see Dave Archer replaying that last pass at the Eskimo sidelines. 1st down, Allen, quick